Hello again, it's Badmus here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we'll be talking about installing Pycharm. So quickly, let's get to it. What is Pycharm? Pycharm is an IDE created by JetBrains, and it is so much suited for newbies into coding or into scripting, whatever purpose you need the IDE for. Every IDE serves different purpose for the particular tech industry where it is being applied. So an IDE to a developer is to be able to build apps, to a QA engineer is to be able to test the apps, to a data analyst is to be able to gather data and analyze data to help. It's to who else? To a DevOps engineer is to be able to sustain and keep the sites in a stable condition, because yes, DevOps do write code. They write some codes in Python, they write some codes in Go language. So they use an IDE as well, or they can, and an IDE varies, is an integrated development environment. That's the acronym. An IDE means integrated development environment. So it serves different purposes. So as I was saying, this particular IDE, Pycharm, let's just get here, is created by JetBrains. It's a very powerful uh, IDE, and the reason I do recommend Pycharm for newbies is because it has a very robust auto suggest system. You do not need to download plugins to have those auto suggest. Unlike VS Code is code agnostic. That means you can download VS Code and make it work for a particular programming language by installing the relevant plugins. But Pycharm is a dedicated IDE for Python programming. So some auto suggests just are there by default, and it makes things easier for someone who is just learning. That's why I encourage people to do this. But otherwise, you can just pick anyone that you like. But it is important to say that when you are downloading your IDE, when you're using a Mac system particularly, you need to check the type of chip that you have. So you check if it's a silicon chip or for an Intel chip. So if I use a silicon chip, so this is what I'm going to download, and it's going to download automatically for me. Okay. And if you're using an Intel chip, so you pick the one for the Intel version. And but on the Windows side of things, what you just need to do is pick the Windows version and download away, because I don't think there are different chips for Windows yet. Which the Windows okay, yeah, there are different chips, pardon me. So you can pick the one that applies to you, then you download, so it will work appropriately for you. Now that I've let's wait for the download to complete. Now that I have it, I can easily just open it, and the same way you do in Windows system. On your Windows system, when you have the Pycharm file downloaded, once you right click on it and run as an administrator, it would take you through some series of steps that you're supposed to do. Be sure that you check a box where it puts your Python installation to path. That saves you a lot of headache. Why do you need to do that? You need to do that because it would allow your Python installation to be global. So it means when it's global, it is accessible anywhere on your system, not that it is just specific to a particular installation location. So like we did for Python, I'm just going to double click on this, and all I just need to do is just drag. That is the way installation is done in on a Mac system. And there you go, it's already doing installation. And once that copying is done, we are done. So I can just look for Pycharm. This is the one I'm looking for, the community edition. So then I have it launched. Yes, I want to trust it. And config, no, I do not need to import any settings. And there you go, it's going to open it for the first time for me. So even on your Windows system, when you installed it successfully and you launch it for the first time, you will see a window like this, you would follow the same steps I just followed now. You don't need to import anything, and you get here. To familiarize yourself with it, you could start a tour and learn how to use it properly, or you could go on YouTube and get a video on how to use Pycharm properly. But in this particular scenario, I will show you some tips and tricks that would help you be able to navigate yourself properly while using it for this particular purpose. Thank you for getting this far with me. Do not forget to like and subscribe. And in the next video, we will be talking about virtual environments. So please do not forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.